maybe a little punch of the gloves from Jake Fraser-McGurk or Travis Head, and a high five from some of the Scottish players. It's also potentially Mel Farrell.
The build-up here has been brilliant, Lenny. Just the atmosphere that they've created, particularly the bowling attack, but for this young man as well. Making his... What a monstrous bat he is in the form of his...
The true modern all-format player. Now it's going to be Brandon McMullen to get things going from the pavilion end again. It worked to Fraser-McGurk a couple of days ago, hold out to Charlie Castle. One of 5 changes. Castle out of the team. We're all set for game 2. And immediate runs, and it's going to be a boundary through the offside. Fraser-McGurk throws his hands at it. Was at a catchable height, but no gully or backward point really in place. The man's quite square there. Least get point. Really for Australia, more of the same. 4 from the very first ball.
Well, Jake Fraser-McGurk gets his international career off the mark with a boundary. Just enough width. He's able to steer it clear of the fielder there. So that'll be a nice...
Nicely played, a hand on it from cover point. I think that's Michael Jones there, but doesn't get enough of it to cut off the boundary. That's how hard Fraser-McGurk's hit it, and Jones is wringing his hand in pain.
That stung a little bit. Just aggression that you would expect from him.
Bowls him straight through. Hero one day, and it's literally 0 the next for Travis Head. It's a little nip backer. Great plans from Curry. He leaps with delight, and he brings the Scottish crowd to life.
And no wonder, because they have seen up close and personal what this man can do to you. But Brad Curry, if anyone is going to be able to get that ball moving, it's him, straight through. You don't see that happen to Travis Head very often. He knows it too. That is a huge scalp for Scotland and a terrific start. Just his ability to swing the ball, the angles that he can get as well.
This is carved away, going to be carved away for 4. Intentionally hit into the air down towards the hospitality tent to our right, and that'll give Inglis a bit of confidence. Boundary from his first legal delivery.
We've spoken a bit about the new look Australian bowling lineup, but beautiful hands from it to do the same.
Good stroke. Takes the aerial route again. Going to get 4. Hits it into funny areas, Fraser-McGurk. He's not exactly orthodox by any stretch, but he can be very effective when he gets going. This has gone a long, long way up. Has he got enough of it? He doesn't think so. Long on, nestles underneath it. It's Soul again. And somehow he hangs on. Redemption in a matter of moments for the man back into the starting 11. He juggled it. It can't be easy in these conditions, but both openers are back in the hutch and Scotland are on top.
Well, every Scottish breath was inhaled then in this stadium, and he had to juggle it. Boy, oh boy, that was close. Curry thought he might be the key man today. He's struck twice. This is a good start for Scotland. The shed.
Good stroke. Gets it through the covers and will get 4. Just giving himself a bit of room outside leg stump. He breaks the pressure that was building on him. 3 consecutive dots, and now it's a first boundary for Cameron Green.
Yeah, just backed away, gave himself some room, enough width to be able to clear the infield. Hasn't played as many T20s for Australia.
Yeah, that's an outstanding stroke, and it's going to go all the way. Immediate innovation from Inglis, who just scoops it over his shoulder, gets into position early. It was a back of a length delivery from Brad Whale. And they're going to look to exploit this 6th and final over the power play. What a shot this is, Mel.
Yeah, just helped it on its way, really. Quickly move the feet.
Really well struck. He gets it in front to square. and will get good reward too. It's gone all the way. Wheel maybe not quite at the pace to test out that part of the pitch, and Lees could just been sent a couple of yards behind square. The 50s come up here in the 6th over.
Yeah, Australia trying to make hay. And that one's just caressed all the way. There you go, sir, do your job. Don't spill your beer. Mark Watt's not happy about it though.
Yeah, stroked nicely down the ground there by Green. I mean, as a bit of a misfield long off, and that will not make Mark Watt any happier. Michael Lees down a long off there, attacking the ball, trying to get the throw in, just lost his grip, and that will not be a boundary that Scot will want to.
Wow. More innovation, and that is beautifully played. Inglis is on fire today. He's taken over the Travis head roll.
Yeah, brilliant innovation again. We've seen it already play at the more conventional ramp to Wheel in the last over. This time he goes reverse to great effect. We saw him doing against McMullen in McMullen's last over, and didn't quite time it. With the extra pace of Wheel and with third man up in the circle, he was very comfortable to know even a quarter of the bat was going to get him rewards. And
around bat wasting time, leans back, cracks that one well into the crowd. Watch out if you're out there, because that is a smoking from Inglis.
Yeah, and that brings up Inglis's 50, and fine style. He has played all around the ground today. He managed to give himself some room outside the leg stump, knowing that Watt is looking to target the stumps, trusts his hands, and with these short range boundaries, it was just a nice swing of the bat, and that's 50 for Inglis on only 20.
And he just goes with the spin just over the head and into the crowd. So Cameron Green getting in on the action now.
Yeah, 19 off 19 balls before that. That's enough for Cameron Green. He's given himself the platform. He's thinking now's the time to go. Nice, simple, stable base, swing of the bat. Greaves thought he was in there for a second.
Bowling attack. Short, carved away. If it's a bouncer, it's got to be good. And oh dear, that's one down. you gotta watch the ball, but you've also got to watch what's around you.
I don't think he'll be living that down anytime soon. That's a highlight reel he'll want to forget. But as we can see, Crystal, he's gone into the pitch there, but I think actually he's rolled his fingers over it. We've talked about his express pace here, Sol, and what he brings to the team, but 2 of his first 4 deliveries.
Well, he carves that one away, and that's going to be a 1 bounce 4. So Curry getting a little bit of treatment now, coming back into the attack and not getting as much assistance. This is terrific stuff from Inglis.
Yeah, width again from Curry. We saw some shape back into the right-handed batters earlier, but obviously with the ball getting a little bit older, soft, we know it's wet conditions out there, the softness of the ball.
That's gone straight up. This should be out. It's in the air for an age, and it's taken. Brad Curry does strike again. It is his day here in Edinburgh, and removes a dangerous Green. Bowling change has worked.
Yeah, we just talked about the angle of the left.
And he goes down the track. This time it's going to be a test for Jones and that shoulder. He won't have to test it because the shot is too good.
Yeah, excellent from Inglis again. First time we've really seen anyone use their feet so far in this innings. He uses it to great effect. We talked about him being a 360 player. We've seen those scoops, those ramps, hitting over extra cover, now using his feet, getting to the pitch of the ball and looking to hit nice and straight.
This time just playing across the line, splitting the fielders in the outfield, and that's in the hospitality tent. I think he has spilled his beer. It's a red wine.
Oh, you don't want to spill that. That's those Edinburgh prices. You'll never know what that's going to cost you. But yeah, really clever from Inglis. Used his feet, got to the pitch, the ball, knew what would look to adjust, rocked.
7 overs left. As Greaves comes back in, drags one down, and he's pumped. Well, a long, long way. Not the length you want to bowl to Inglis, who's been so quick at picking up that length. And it's a maximum and immediate pressure on Chris Greaves.
Yeah, English does it again, recognising that he picks up length so quickly. Wicketkeeper, small man, small in stature, but he hits the ball a long way. We know Greaves loves to bowl those googlies, those back of the length trends.
Australia tossed up, they pumped down the ground, long on is there, but it's going to go well to his left, and it's going to be 6 more, the second maximum of the over. Australia taking a liking to the wrist bin of Chris Greaves.
Yeah, we saw the 6 earlier from going that little bit too short, this time a little bit too full. Marcus Joyce getting into early innings, but he's not going to miss that on a half. You can then go out and play your game. That is brilliant footwork there from Inglis. Inglis today has been the only batter who's really ever got on top of this surface, on top of this pitch. And we, once again, recognising length quickly, recognising a slightly fuller length from what using his feet game should be as Brad Curry comes in again.
He's picked up into the leg side. Has he got enough of this is the question. Oh, yes, he has. Munsey was perfectly placed underneath it in terms of the line of it, but it's gone soaring over his head. Inglis batting on a different pitch to everyone else today. He moves into the 90s.
Yeah, brilliant. Slightly too full there from Curry. He was talked about.
Tries to repeat the dose, and he's going to get to a second T20 I100 in the grandest of styles. It comes from just 43 deliveries. What an innings we've witnessed. The talk the other day may have been about Travis Head, but with a 7-6 today, it's all about Josh Inglis. It's come at a strike rate of over 230, 7 4s, 7 6s, and it swung this contest towards the visitors.
Yeah, he's playing a completely different wicket to everyone else. We have seen no one else be able to time the ball all day. Inglis, however, from the jump has come out. He has been proactive, he's been dominant, he's picked B here.
And that is going to be great reward for Chris Soule. He's deserved every single bit of that. It's been an outstanding 3 overs for me. It should have been 4. And he points to the sky, back from injury, and he's bringing the Scottish fans into voice. Take nothing away from the innings. It's maybe 200, won't be a bad effort. But Tim David is going to pongo this one all the way. Big hits into the leg side. He's a giant of a man. His father has flown in from Perth in Western Australia to be here for today. From just his second ball, he smashes that for 6.
Yeah, not the length that again from
David is going to go bang, bang, boom, boom. Oh, that's monstrous, maybe the biggest of the 2 matches so far. A giant from a giant of man.
That is not coming back anytime soon. Once again, Wheel gets his length wrong. He bowls the half volley, bowls that slot bowl, looking to go nice and full, misses his. Really important.
That's going to be 4 more. Just helped around the corner. Kenny Crichton, the team manager there. Not sure how he's got the shorts on. That kind of a day. Any boundary will do. Here we go. And a big swing and a miss, and they won't even attempt to scamper the ball in a cheer from the Scottish crowd. It's, well, 16 from the final over, not ideal. Maybe 4 or 5 critical overs in there. It didn't go Scotland's way, but against the class.